Well, but we don't have this data, right? So, well, let's have some comments again. And by the way, if you want to have the comments, you can just type there to say that I want to have a data set called data for J mode. All right? And then control slash, and then it's going to automatically add these signs to wrap it as a comment, right? So I want to have this. This is for the final analysis. This one is going to have age, sex, and cancer information. But I don't have that data set. It sounds like the age and sex information will be from what? From a source data, from a raw data set. Let's say it is a raw data file called. So where are you going to have this age information, age and sex? Well, so for example, it is going to from a file called hospital file. So imagine that you're going to have a hospital file. That file contains all the patients admitted into a hospital, right? And in that file, there is some columns indicating the patient's sex, and hopefully there is a column for patient age or the birth information, right? So it is from the hospital file. Whereas the cancer condition will also be determined. This time we're almost pretty sure that there is no column in the hospital file called cancer, right? So it will be determined by some information from the hospital file, as well as a pharmacy claim file, because sometimes the case is not only determined by the information in the hospital, but it is also determined by what kind of medications the patient was taking, right? So it can be from a pharmacy file, right? And finally, so is that all? Not yet, because we will have this HOU, this high opioid use status is or will be determined by info from the pharmacy claim file. So does that make sense? Because if you want to know the use of this high opioid medications, you're going to need the claims, right? So you're going to have that from the pharmacy files. So all in all, we're going to have two, I would say, the raw data files. One is called a hospital file. The other is called pharmacy file, right? And we're going to have a final data, which is called, so I'm just going to copy that to save time, this, right? So we're going to need that. So this is very important. The rest of the things we're going to talk about as a very important one before going into the statistic analysis and having the results. Before going to this, the rest of the process we're going to talk about is always in between. It is how, with the information from these raw files, that we can prepare for the final data set, which is for the J-mode analysis. And this process is called data manipulation.